Good morning, everybody. It is the Option Pit Stock Market and Volatility Report, or morning report, with Option Pit's Chief Operating Officer, Andrew Giovinazzi, welcoming you to said report. Remember, this is for educational purposes only. Options are dangerous. Invest at your own risk. Consult your financial advisor. Consult your guru. Consult your Swami, your tarot card reader, and anybody else that you need to survive the trading day. My blog, How to Trade VIX, easy, just trade VIX. Feel free to read it. If you like it, you subscribe to the bottom, and we'll only pester you when we actually have a blog posted if you subscribe right there. Okie dokie. We also have another event. Is it on our event page? We got our master class. We have our Pro Trader Summit. And we do have, if you're looking for this link, which is here, tap here to reserve a seat so you can see what the link is. Go search for Westmark Trading Market Masters and you'll get that link. Okie dokie. Here are all the people. There's Mark. All right. And what's going on today? There you go. So you go to Westmark Trading Market Masters and you will find it. All righty. All I say is today is the day so far of conflicting signals. So what does that mean? It's just there's no real, the Mueller report's out, waiting for China, conflicting credit market reports. Everybody thinks there's going to be a slowdown, so it's almost like they got ahead of interest rates and now nothing's happening. We looked like last week, TLT is like treasury bonds. That was quite a rally for 1 week. Quite a rally. I mean, so I'm not sure how much higher we've got to go here. We could structure something for this. It's kind of just, I don't know if that's going to last, but, you could go broke fading treasuries in the last 10 years, I guess, even though they really just hovered around this, what is it, 2.25% to 3%. It's just not. They're just stuck there. I guess that's good. I mean, interest rates stay pretty low in the 50s. I know I have to reach back in time, but economic history is economic history. I had low rates for 10 years in the 50s. So it's one of those things. Certainly can happen for a long time. There's a lot of growth then anyway. So you look at this and we're still kind of rallying here. I would like to see this rally sort of end and maybe equity start rising again. Just again, looking for really any signal. Tech has bounced back quite a bit, by the way, in case anybody's scoring at home. It's not 193, but it is 14 points from an all-time high, QQQ. So, I think what we're down 140 something not very long ago in this thing. I believe we like 150. I think we got a little lower, but whatever it was pretty darn low. It was on around December 24th, I believe, was the low day. So yeah, we probably saw the 140s. And we need we need earnings now. We didn't get great earnings in January. They weren't terrible, but they weren't great. But ever since then, we've been climbing out of the basement, mostly maybe for the Qs on the back of Apple, on the back of Amazon, 1,300 to 1,700, almost 1,800 again. Intel, Microsoft, Cisco, stocks like that are back to, I think, Microsoft all-time high. Intel, not an all-time high, but definitely highest the last few years. Are getting back up there again. Cisco helping. So you have kind of like what was hot in 2000 is sort of pushing things along now. Google close to all-time highs again. So tech still, like all the bad press about Facebook and all that, I think Facebook's one of the ones that really hasn't recovered that much. It was trading in the 130s, it's in the 160s, and it hasn't made up as much of the ground as some of the others. Don't know if it will, but we can again look at that as a stock. So there is some bouncing in tech. One stock that also has been bouncing a little bit from just horridness was Biogen. It's probably some kind of a put-selling candidate. I don't know if it's ever going to get back to its greatness until it produces a new drug. So that's a possibility of a trade there. And as far as indexes, I just don't see, and again, once I say that, I probably am thinking to myself, I don't see us moving, but right now they do want you to sell like the 20 strike in the SPX a week from now. They're paying you a little to sell the at the money. I don't think it's an unreasonable butterfly, so we'll take a look at that. And we'll see if any kind of cheap, I'm more worried about the upside than anything, to be honest, because that's always the surprises I've seen to have been there. Right when you think everything's awful, but we can't get a reduction in VIX. We can't get a rally, so everything's kind of stuck. And what's odd is I don't think flies are great for a stuck market. I like it for a dropping vol market. I don't like it for a stuck market. So we will look for more what I would call stuck market trades, right? Because you kind of sit there, and then bling, things pop. So that's what we'll be doing in our chat room. That starts at 11:15 Eastern time. We have our Platinum class tonight, our Vol newsletter class, all kinds of stuff on tap. And our Saturday class will be next Saturday, April 7th. Mark and I will be doing volatility products. With that, we will see you all later. And I did record.